Hey guys, this is Nate with another Backcountry beer review. We just hiked up Baldy Peak in the Davis Mountains in West Texas. It's the most isolated summit in the state of Texas. Very beautiful. It's probably going to be the final peak of our epic journey. The weather is not really cooperating. We're not sure we want to work our way all the way to Big Bend National Park to do Emery Peak. If there's not going to be any views. Views have been kind of tough to come by. Thankfully, the immediate area has been pretty cloud-free, so we've gotten some pretty nice views. Was basically a class 2 or 3 scramble to get to the summit, so didn't want to film the review up there. And then, as you maybe have seen, it's a pretty busy summit. I don't really like filming on the peak if there's a lot of people there, want to enjoy themselves, enjoy the solitude. I'd rather get off trail and make a fool of myself talking to a camera. Anyway, beer I'm reviewing today is by Kings County Brewers Collective in Brooklyn, New York. It is their Electrified Brain West Coast style IPA. This beer is a collaboration with the thrash metal band Municipal Waste. I was a really big fan of thrash metal music when I was in high school. I still like it, not as much. I'm more into other styles of metal, but I still, have a fondness towards that metal style. And one of my favorite bands growing up, one of the best bands in like the mid 2000s, early 2010s, was Municipal Waste. I've seen them twice in concert. Both times were just awesome and intense. They were just a ton of fun. I love this band. They hold a special place in my heart. And so it was actually my wife who saw that this beer existed. And it was actually our first foray into online ordering beer. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a Luddite when it comes to that. So anyway, there's not too much on the can. It does say it's made with Centennial, Cascade, Amarillo, Nelson, Sauvignon hops, and of course malted barley. So yeah. We're going to move to somewhere where we have a pretty good view of Baldy, because it was a really cool peak, and then we're going to try it. All right, it's Baldy Peak behind me, looking pretty good. Let's take a sip. It's a really clean, crisp beer. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was like a, sorry, there's an ant on the can. I think it was like maybe even like a cold IPA, because it's so crisp. And it's got almost that like crackery maltiness. I'm getting, with the hop flavor, I'm mostly getting these like botanical notes. I'm getting like fennel. I'm getting savory spice like thyme, marjoram. I'm getting some pine, not much pine, but a little bit of pine and some like resin. It's kind of got that like funky like tree note almost, of like the terpenes coming from like a tree after it rains, kind of like what we've been experiencing this morning. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this review sort of quick because it's a kind of a busy trail. But anyway, yeah, it's a really solid beer. It's not terribly bitter, which makes it very drinkable, which is probably appropriate for a Municipal Waste themed beer. I think that's going to be it for me. Cheers and have a backcountry beer for me.